Hola clase. Hi class. Welcome back to our online Spanish lessons. In case you missed clase dos, class 2, or if you just want to do a little bit of extra practicando, a little extra practicing, I'm just going to run through some of these vocabulary words that we learned together. I was trying to pick some that hopefully would be useful to you if you ran into a situation where you wanted or needed to use them. So you should see in the attachment or in the Google Docs folder, I'm just going to run some of this list of vocabulary words. I'm just going to run through. I'm going to pause after each one so that you can repetir, repeat after me. So you want to pull up your handout. Our first one is ¿Cómo se dice? Fill in the blank in español. So maybe you want to say telephone, which is a vocabulary word I'm pretty sure we learned last week. You would say ¿Cómo se dice telephone in español? Okay? Repitan clase. Thank you. Our next one, what do you need, is ¿Qué necesitas? Repeat. Very good. Where is where is the bathroom or where is the church? You would say ¿Dónde está? So ¿Dónde está el baño, the bathroom? ¿Dónde está la iglesia? ¿Dónde está el restaurante, the restaurant? Got it? Our next one is where do you live? ¿Dónde vives? ¿Dónde vives? And if you were at Thursday's lesson, Victor de Brasil, yeah, and if anyone caught the game today, Brasil ganó, Brazil won, woo-hoo! Victor was telling us that when we say V's in Spanish, a lot of times they're really pronounced like B. So vivo, and vivo, you can say vivo in Colombia, vivo in Greenville, yo vivo en Greenville. Donde vives is where do you live? The answer would be vivo en Greenville. Vivo en la Carolina del Sur. Vivo in South Carolina. I live in South Carolina. Okay. Moving on to los mandatos, like kind of some of those command words. I'm thinking this might be useful in maybe like an emergency situation, or just like I need to have something in the back of your mind just in case of an urgent sort of situation. You can say, follow me, sígame, sígame, sígame. Help me is ayúdame, help me, ayúdame. Sit down, siéntate, siéntate aquí is like sit down right here, siéntate. Our first lesson we learned about like introducing ourselves. Remember we talked about ¿Cómo te llamas? What is your name? Me llamo. My name is. Well, after you say that, you would say mucho gusto right here. Nice to meet you. Or you can say bueno verte. Again, that's another V word. Bueno verte. It's good to see you. I would think most of us would know that thank you is gracias. Another repeating one that we studied the last week, you're welcome. De nada, it literally means it's nothing. Please is por favor. So we're going to turn the page and we have derecha, that means to the right. Izquierdo is a hard one to remember. Izquierdo is left. Recta is a straight line. It can also mean like really strict. This is muy importante, clase. This is the phrase number one frase que es lo más importante que tienes que saber. It's like the most important phrase that you have to know. You ready? Here it is. ¿Dónde está? Repeat. ¿Dónde está el baño? Where's the bathroom? See, muy importante. ¿Dónde está el baño? Now you might want to pause and repeat that like 12 times just in case. You never know when you're in the situation. You gotta go. Next one, moving on, is agua, water. You can say, if you're at a restaurant, más agua, por favor. Casa is house. Look at that. I'm at my friend Mallory's house. She has these mi casa es su casa, my house is your house pictures on the wall behind me. Total coincidence. Or is it a God thing? Who knows? The next one is cuchara, spoon. We've actually played a really fun game called cucharas, like spoons. If you ever played spoons with your kids or something, cucharas. Anyway, it means spoon. Tenedor. Tenedor is fork. Cuchillo, knife. A lot of people get cuchara and cuchillo mixed up. And remember, the two L's have the Y sound, cuchillo. In Argentina, this is more than you want to know, but Argentina, they have this like ja sound for the double L. So cuchillo is how they would say it, but more than you want to know. The next one, napkin, is servilleta. Napkin, servilleta. The next one is plate, plato. Prayer, oración. If someone says, if you're at a restaurant or something and someone says, vamos a orar, that means let's pray. So just so you know, so you can like put your fork down, your tenedor down. It means prayer. Another one that you'll hear all the time, like people say it, if anyone's like even remotely Christian, they say it all the time. Dios te bendiga. Dios te bendiga. God bless you. Dios te bendiga. That's probably an important one to practice too. So that is our new vocabulary. I strongly recommend, if you're for memorization's sake, to just make some flashcards. And there's some online ones. You can just like Google online flashcards, and you can even make them online and download a little app. There's an app that's called Quizlet that I've used before, Quizlet, and you can have your flashcard look on your phone, so when you're standing in the grocery store line or something, el supermercado, grocery store, you can just kind of review your vocabulary words. But I just wanted to share this with you all, and I hope to see some of you esta noche, tonight, a las 7 at 7 o'clock at Rincón Latino, and I'll see the rest of you hopefully on Thursday at noon. And I think that's it. Adios, clase.